Meditation is really about stilling the mind to be with the self, to understand the mind, and that's why when I'm teaching mediumship, I differentiate between meditation, which is something that we do for ourselves, for our own stillness, for our own harmony, for our own peace, for our own connection and stability to ourselves, and attunement, which is what we do in trance. We actively go into a state where we're actually moving and altering our awareness and our consciousness to actually connect in with higher powers. So it's tuning versus meditation. Meditation here is beautiful, is a way of really connecting in with the self, being very mindful. It's another thing about meditation and mindfulness practice is that it really helps us to understand our own mind when our own mind is moving. It comes up more in regular mediumship, where it becomes a really easy, when we understand our own mind, when our own mind is interfering, when our own mind is active, because it can be active sometimes for half an hour before we realize we've just been ruminating and we don't know where we ended up. It's the nature of the mind. Is that the more aware we become of our own mind, the more mindful we become, the more we're aware when we're actually receiving something from beyond ourselves, because we're aware of our own mind, of our own movement. So then it becomes very apparent then, well, that's come from somewhere else, because we're very familiar with it. Like, it's the $1 million question in mediumship: is it me or is it them? Well, the more you become aware of your own mind, the less you have to actually ask that question, because the more obvious it becomes when you've received something from elsewhere.